All right, y'all, Christmas is behind us. If you do celebrate it, I wish you the best and Merry Christmas. Um, I'm so happy that you got to spend time with your family. Family's more important now than anything with the inflation, with the uncertainty of what's going to happen in 2025, which I think you should have no fear. Just wait for my video to drop on the morning of the 29th so we can discuss it. Um, this is a channel, The Solomon Project, one of the ones that I listen to often. Remember, he's not giving financial advice. He talks about trying to keep money instead of spending money. But with us going into a new year and people have done a lot of holiday spending, this is the type of channel you need to get into to at least discuss investing so that you have a kindred spirit to have that to talk about. Remember, he is not giving financial advice, okay? So if you're the type person that want to get more into stocks, not crypto stocks, and you want to discuss it, please feel free to subscribe to the Solomon Project. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. We're going to take a trip to Brazil, y'all. I've made videos about this, and a lot of my regular subscribers agree. Some of you are very new to my channel. I have a thing about not eating off people. By now, the article's either popped up or is about to, and stuff like this article that's either popped up or about to is the reason why. I often tell you not to eat at potlucks at work, right? If you don't have to, because somebody who can dislike you can spike your water. Yeah, there's ways like liquid GHB to spike your water. I'm not making y'all paranoid. I'm just telling you, if you reasonably know someone don't like you, you need to be careful about eating off of them in a workplace environment. If you want to continue to do potlucks, I'm not here to stop you, but this is the time in the season where people want to give out food as gifts. You've got to be careful who you eat off of, okay? Woman in Brazil has a Christmas meal at her house on December 23rd. Some of her relatives come over, two of her sisters, one of her nieces who's probably a year or two younger than myself. I'll be 45 in January, and she was 43 when she passed, okay? I think another 10-year-old niece or nephew and a few more people eat what's called the traditional Christmas cake. The two sisters of the woman that made the cake and the niece has passed away. Others went into critical condition, and one guest who had come for the dinner did not ever touch the cake, so it didn't affect her. So imagine going for dinner, and then the last course of that dinner, a slice of cake laced with arsenic takes your life. Because one of the two sisters that she unalived and her niece went into cardiac arrest as a result of the high level of arsenic. Sounds like some stuff that go on in the United States, right? That may seem in itself crazy until you consider in the story that September of this year, weeks before this happened on December 23rd, her husband was unalived in mysterious circumstances. Now, the Brazilian authorities are talking about digging him up and exhuming his body to see if she may have poisoned him too. I don't like to be right. Y'all know that some things I don't want to be right on. Your own flesh and blood can sit in your face and be innocent and pretend to like you and take you out. Spouses unalive their spouses all the time for various reasons. Be it money, which surprisingly, the money was not a focus in this case, according to the authorities. They don't think she did it for any payout that they know of. Now, remember, this is December 23rd. That's what they think so far. The investigation could reveal otherwise. I don't know how that works in Brazil. Spouses unalive spouses for a number of reasons. Money, they're tired of being married to them, some abuse happened or something. Or person just died of natural causes. But for your husband to go so soon, and then afterwards your own two flesh and blood sisters and a niece, after they all ate a slice of cake which had been determined to be laced with arsenic. See, I had warned y'all to not eat off of strangers at potlucks, but sometimes it be your own flesh and blood that'll do stuff like this to you. I did not make this video to be paranoid. I did not make this video to scare you. Y'all know what happens in the holidays. All of y'all, to go through the motions, will go to relatives' houses that you do know and reasonably know you do not like. You'll sit there and you'll tolerate those people, and you have no idea how they spiked your drinks, what they put in your food. Because come on, when y'all are putting up an act for the kids, right? Exchanging gifts, playing that whole fake Santa Claus stuff. You're not really covering your tracks well when it comes to your disdain for each other. Some families have traditions every year, and Christmas time for them is the greatest time to come together and love and hug each other, take pictures, go to a winter cabin, have a Christmas on the beach, and enjoy life. But let's be honest. We can now have a conversation about how going to the someone's house during the holidays, when we know they really don't like us, makes some of us more miserable than anything. Whatever Christmas is, I spent it alone with my husband this year. And I'm the happiest that I'd ever been. You just got to know that somebody can be of your own bloodline and they can still wish to take you out. Again, this isn't about being paranoid, because if you come from a loving family, you don't worry about this. But let's be honest, even from some loving families, somebody can do this to you. You need to be careful who you accept food from. You need to watch what they do. You need to listen closely to what they say, to changes in behavior that are uncharacteristic of that person's reputation or character. Usually when someone gets way too nice and then something like this happens, they needed you to let your guard down in order to hurt you. And they don't give a crap that your blood runs in their veins. To me, I find this a quite frankly sad story. Because if I'm reading into this article correctly, and it was not about money and it was not about material possessions, which that's no excuse, let me go ahead and say that. That means that this woman had a sick satisfaction out of pretending to be humble to people while getting a satisfaction out of unaliving them. This just means she enjoyed killing. And she enjoyed soft killing in the most innocent way that you would not expect someone you love to do it. Don't be paranoid, y'all. But don't put anything past anybody either.